Your favorite retinol is giving you chemical burns, and the vitamin C you paid a premium for is oxidizing into a free radical generator within weeks. Today, we expose the shocking molecular deceptions in 20 anti-wrinkle staples that destroy your collagen and compromise your health. Stop trusting the labels and let's uncover the truth. 20. The Sunscreen Secret That Backfires. We have been told for decades that sunscreen is the single most essential anti-aging shield. But what if the very chemical designed to protect you is secretly accelerating the aging process? I am talking about Oxybenzone, found in nearly 2/3 of all chemical sunscreens. This is a systemic concern. Studies show it is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream. It is found in concentrations up to 6%, allowing for total body absorption, far exceeding safety thresholds. The core problem is its function as an endocrine disruptor. Our hormones control youthful skin and collagen production. Oxybenzone subtly interferes with these delicate hormonal signals, mimicking estrogen. This disruption leads to unwelcome effects like increased sensitivity. Furthermore, when exposed to ultraviolet light, Oxybenzone can generate free radicals, directly contradicting its purpose. You are applying a product expecting defense, but you may be paying a hidden cost in cellular health. It is a profound betrayal. Oxybenzone promises anti-wrinkle insurance, yet hands you a policy with an invisible deductible. Next, we will discuss another anti-aging darling that delivers too much of a good thing, shattering the delicate barrier and risking a chemical burn. 19. Retinol's dark side, the overdose trap. For years, retinol has reigned as the undisputed gold standard against fine lines. But this potent ingredient, when sold over the counter in high concentrations, often carries an unforeseen danger, a path to chronic irritation that can ironically cause your skin to age faster. The strength of retinol lies in its ability to force rapid cell turnover. The mistake is seeking the strongest dose, believing more is always better. The tightness you feel isn't activity, it's a mild chemical burn, weakening the mortar between your skin cells. When a high-concentration retinoid is applied too frequently, it compromises the skin's moisture barrier. When that barrier is shattered, the result is chronic peeling and inflammation. Scientists call this inflammaging, the true engine of accelerated aging. You are essentially trading short-term smoothness for long-term fragility. We seek immediate results, but at what cost to our skin's resilience? Our next focus exposes an ingredient that promises to refill your collagen stores, yet in reality, it is simply too large to pass through the velvet curtain of your skin, making it a pure marketing fantasy. 18. The fake filler that destroys collagen. We are constantly bombarded with serums promising to replenish lost collagen, often featuring soluble collagen right on the label. This sounds like an anti-aging dream. Yet, this is one of the most significant marketing sleights of hand, a promise that is biologically impossible to keep. The fundamental flaw is one of size. Collagen is a complex protein with a high molecular weight. To penetrate the skin, a molecule must weigh less than 500 daltons. Soluble collagen molecules measure in the thousands. This means the ingredient is not sinking down to replenish your dermal layers. It is simply sitting on the surface. Its only function is to act as a large, non-porous film, providing zero long-term benefit. This occlusive molecule can actually clog pores, preventing the skin from properly eliminating toxins. You are paying a premium for an ingredient that only performs the function of a basic moisturizer. This revelation proves that paying more for a buzzword does not equate to results. Next, we unveil a favorite natural scent added to many luxury products that is quietly sensitizing and weakening your skin, leaving it vulnerable every time you step into the sun. 17. The natural fragrance that ages. Many high-end anti-aging products boast beautiful aromas derived exclusively from natural fragrance, often a blend of essential oils. This sounds pure, but beneath that aromatic veil lies a potent, silent threat to mature skin that can accelerate fine lines and pigmentation. Many popular essential oils, especially citrus, contain compounds called furocoumarins. When applied to the skin and then exposed to sunlight, they become phototoxic. This dramatically increases your skin's sensitivity, leading to severe reactions, deep burns, and stubborn hyperpigmentation that can last for years. Even beyond phototoxicity, many essential oils contain known contact allergens. Consistent exposure causes chronic, low-grade irritation deep within the skin, recognized as the root cause of inflammaging. You are paying a premium for a sensory experience that is silently undermining your anti-aging efforts. It is a striking contradiction, paying hundreds of dollars for a cream that smells heavenly, only to find the perfume is actively working against your skin's health. Next, we will pull back the curtain on a cheap and common preservative that hides in plain sight, stealing your natural glow by reacting with the very light you try to avoid, transforming into an aggressor. 16. The cheap preservative. Stealing your glow. When we invest in an anti-aging serum, we expect expensive activities, yet the liquid is often stabilized by the cheapest preservatives. One of the most ubiquitous is a type of paraben, such as methylparaben, which may be silently undermining the youthful vitality of your skin. The primary concern is its profound reaction with ultraviolet light. New research indicates that when this common preservative is absorbed and exposed to the sun, it can actually interact with UV rays to create an abundance of free radicals. Free radicals wreak havoc on your cellular structure, attacking and breaking down components that keep your skin smooth and firm. This creates an insidious loop. The preservative transforms into a pro-aging aggressor when it meets daylight. While the chemical is effective at preventing bacterial growth, its safety profile under sunlight is a serious concern. This is a case of cheap corner cutting that carries a high cost to your long-term skin health. Next, we will expose a physical exfoliant that feels invigorating on your skin, but, on a microscopic level, is actually tearing your delicate blood vessels, causing irreversible damage you can see in the mirror. 15. The hidden abrasive that breaks blood vessels. There is a tactile satisfaction in exfoliating with a face scrub that promises to polish away dullness. Products featuring crushed fruit pits or nutshells, such as apricot or walnut scrubs, are marketed as intense renewal. But what feels like a thorough cleansing is, under a microscope, an act of microaggression against your delicate complexion. These natural particles are not uniform. They are jagged, sharp shards. When you massage these particles into your skin, they create microscopic tears, leading to chronic low-grade trauma. For mature skin, this trauma can rupture delicate capillaries, resulting in permanent broken blood vessels, visible aging that is extremely difficult to reverse. This chronic irritation forces your skin to constantly divert energy toward repair instead of renewal, accelerating the breakdown of elastin and collagen. You are paying for a temporary feeling of smoothness, yet trading it for long-term fragility. True elegance lies in gentle, consistent care, not in aggressive exfoliation. We are choosing short-term intensity over enduring resilience. Before we move on, remember to subscribe to our channel. so you never miss another analysis that exposes these costly beauty betrayals. Next, we expose a surprising heavy metal contaminant found in products we use every day, often designed to give us that perfect, youthful pop of color and carried right to our mouth. 14. The heavy metal. Found in your makeup. For centuries, women have used color to enhance their features, yet some of the products we use carry an invisible, cumulative danger. We are discussing the shocking presence of lead contamination, a potent neurotoxin, found in certain lipsticks and pigmented cosmetics. Lead is never intentionally added. It sneaks in through the colorants. Lipstick is worn on the mouth, meaning the substance is easily ingested in trace amounts. Even small, repeated exposures to lead can accumulate in the body over years, leading to chronic issues and a visible decline in vitality. When you are applying a product daily for a youthful look, you don't expect to be slowly introducing a toxic element. This is a profound regulatory failure where impure colorants are used to reduce cost. Imagine paying a premium for a cosmetic that gives you temporary color but leaves behind a toxic legacy. This is a betrayal of trust that demands our attention. Remember to comment below and let me know which of these hidden dangers worries you the most. Next, we unveil a quick-fix blurring ingredient that creates an instant illusion of perfection, but in reality, suffocates your skin and traps toxins underneath, holding your complexion hostage. 13. Silicone's sticky secret. The trapped toxin. When you reach for an anti-wrinkle primer that promises to instantly blur away fine lines, you are likely relying on dimethicone, a very common silicone. It is a quick-fix illusion, creating a smooth canvas. But this sophisticated camouflage acts like an adhesive film, trapping everything beneath it. Dimethicone's job is to create a powerful, non-porous seal. While it instantly minimizes wrinkles, it also prevents natural skin cell elimination. Dead skin cells, sebum, and pollutants get locked beneath this dense barrier. This chronic occlusion leads to congestion, dullness, and exacerbated fine lines once the product is removed. Over time, this constant trapping creates an environment ripe for irritation. You become reliant on the product to look smooth because its presence prevents the underlying skin from achieving genuine radiance. We must always choose genuine skin health over a momentary visual trick. Next, we expose a common foaming agent that feels wonderfully clean and rich, yet simultaneously strips away the very protective barrier that keeps your skin hydrated and youthful, causing instant dehydration. 12. The toxic foam that strips your barrier. There is a satisfying feeling when an anti-aging cleanser creates a rich, bubbly lather. We associate that foam with deep cleansing. However, that sensation often comes courtesy of inexpensive, aggressive surfactants like sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and sodium laureth sulfate, SLES, which are toxic to the enduring health of your skin. These foaming agents are highly efficient at dissolving oil, but they are indiscriminate, stripping away your skin's own essential, natural lipids. These lipids make up your lipid barrier, responsible for locking in moisture and preventing transepidermal water loss. When this barrier is chronically compromised, the skin cannot hold hydration. The result is a perpetually dry, tight complexion, causing fine lines to look instantly deeper and more pronounced. You are paying for a cleanser that gives you temporary foam gratification, yet delivers long-term dehydration. We must choose nourishment over harsh neutralization every single time. Next, we will discuss an ingredient used in toners that creates a temporary illusion of tightness and lift, but in truth is actively shrinking your skin cells and fueling long-term dryness and fragility. 11. The plumping agent that shrinks skin cells. Many anti-aging toners and clarifying serums feature an ingredient that gives the skin an immediate sense of tightness and temporary lift, a quick feeling we mistake for firmness. But this sensation is often courtesy of a high concentration of simple alcohol denat, or ethanol, and it is actively working to damage your cells. Alcohol denat is a superb solvent, but its immediate action on the skin is highly destructive. It acts as a powerful desiccant, forcibly stripping water from the skin cells, causing them to shrink. This cellular shrinkage creates that temporary, taut feeling, an illusion of plumpness. Chronic exposure to this level of alcohol compromises the integrity of your cellular membranes. The result is a perpetually dehydrated and fragile complexion, where fine lines become most pronounced. You are using a product that accelerates the two most fundamental causes of visible aging: loss of moisture and cellular fragility. We must understand that true firmness comes from health deep within, not from superficial shrinkage. We have finished our look at the hidden irritants, and now we move into the top 10 worst offenders, starting with a powerful acid that is more likely to leave you with permanent burns and hyperpigmentation than brightness. 10. The acid that burns instead of brightens. We begin our look at the top 10 worst offenders with an anti-aging ritual often sold with the promise of dramatic renewal: the at-home, high-concentration acid peel. Specifically, we are looking at products containing 20% or more of glycolic acid, a concentration that transforms this gentle exfoliant into a high-risk chemical weapon. The intent is to force immediate shedding. However, in these extreme concentrations, the acid can penetrate too deeply, leading to severe chemical burns. For mature complexions, this trauma is catastrophic. The resulting wound requires the skin to divert all resources into healing. Worse, the trauma often triggers post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, leaving behind dark, stubborn patches more noticeable than the fine lines you wanted to erase. You have traded faint wrinkles for visible, long-lasting damage. A moment of impatience can cost you months of repair and undo all your efforts toward graceful aging. Next, we uncover a seemingly innocent, age-old moisturizing agent that is meant to create a barrier, but may be hiding toxic contaminants that can compromise your well-being, hiding deep inside. 9. Petroleum's promise. The dirty barrier for generations, many have relied on petrolatum, or petroleum jelly, as a highly occlusive moisturizer. It promises a strong protective shield. However, beneath this seemingly inert surface lies a significant and often ignored risk of contamination. Petrolatum is a byproduct of crude oil refining. Unless it has been meticulously processed, known as triple purification, it can contain trace amounts of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs. Some of these compounds have the potential to cause serious adverse health effects. The problem arises when these impure versions are applied daily, allowing for cumulative absorption. Furthermore, the barrier created by petroleum is so dense that it is non-breathable. It can suffocate the skin, trapping toxins that the skin is trying to eliminate. The assurance of purity should never be compromised, especially when protecting your most delicate features. Next, we expose a completely invisible threat from modern life, one that your expensive anti-wrinkle serums are not designed to protect you from, leaving your skin vulnerable for hours a day. 8. The blue light trap. Screens and serums. We meticulously apply sunscreens to block ultraviolet light, but we are constantly bathed in a relentless, invisible spectrum of energy from our screens. This is blue light, and it represents a growing, unaddressed threat to the aging process. Blue light, or HEV, penetrates deeper into the skin than even UVA rays. Once it reaches the dermal layers, it generates a cascade of free radicals, causing oxidative stress. This stress directly attacks collagen and elastin, accelerating fine lines and pigmentation, the very signs we are fighting. The failure of most anti-aging products is their singular focus on sun protection, ignoring the environmental reality that many of us spend hours exposed to this light. This creates a critical gap in your anti-aging defense. True wisdom lies in understanding the full scope of our modern environment. Next, we unveil a common ingredient used for gentle polishing that carries a global risk, as microscopic fragments enter your body with every use, staying there forever. 7. The microbeads that never leave. We seek refinement in our cleansing ritual, often reaching for creamy washes that contain tiny spherical particles. These are often plastic microbeads, and while they feel soft, they represent a hidden environmental and personal health hazard. Though some forms have been restricted, they linger in many products. The central problem is their persistence. Once washed down the drain, these microscopic particles are too small to be filtered, escaping into our environment. Worse, recent studies show that microplastics are now detectable in the human bloodstream. With every application, you are exposing your body to tiny, indigestible plastic fragments. This is the ultimate betrayal. A product promising to clean your skin is introducing long-term systemic contamination. This plastic menace compromises our health and the world around us. We must choose products that honor both our bodies and the environment. Next, we debunk a seemingly innocent, natural ingredient used in many toners that promises toning and purification, but actually causes chronic fragility, leading to crepey, thin skin. 6. The toner that wastes your time and money. Witch hazel, or Hamamelis virginiana, has been viewed as a staple, promising to purify and tone. It carries an aura of simplicity, but this ingredient is a hidden cause of chronic dryness and accelerated aging. The core issue is how witch hazel is processed. To extract compounds, it is almost always distilled using alcohol denat, leaving a high concentration of ethanol. While this provides the feeling of tightness, it aggressively strips the skin's natural moisture factor. The tannins are also highly astringent. Astringency is the enemy of youthful skin. It constricts tiny muscles around pores. For women over 60, this repeated constriction increases visible creepiness. The combination of stripping alcohol and tannins leads to a perpetually parched complexion, which magnifies fine lines. We must understand that toning is not about tightness. It is about gentle balance. This product is a lesson in mislabeling, where natural masks a harsh reality. Please share this information with the women in your life so they can avoid this subtle betrayal. Next, we expose a foaming agent in supposedly gentle cleansers that is a leading cause of chronic inflammation, the engine of aging, quietly destroying your elastin. 5. The toxic foam that breaks down. Elastin. When we choose a cleanser, we seek gentleness, yet many seemingly soft products contain coca-midopropyl betaine, a common surfactant that triggers chronic inflammation. Coca-midopropyl betaine is derived from coconuts, giving it a natural appeal. However, it is a frequent cause of allergic contact dermatitis, particularly in mature skin. This is a subtle reaction, often presenting as persistent redness or irritation. This constant internal battle is the very definition of inflammaging, the process where low-grade inflammation systematically breaks down collagen and elastin. You are using a supposedly gentle cleanser, but you are introducing a chronic irritant that is sabotaging your firmness. We must scrutinize the ingredients in our most basic, repeated rituals to ensure they are helping, not hindering. Next, we expose a spectacular marketing lie surrounding the most popular anti-aging vitamin on Earth, a lie that means your expensive serum may be actively aging you before you even finish the bottle, turning into a pro-oxidant. 4. The C-word marketing lie, ascorbic acid. Vitamin C is lauded as the definitive anti-aging powerhouse, but formulators trick the consumer using the cheapest, most common form, L-Ascorbic Acid. This is a stunning marketing lie because this form is so volatile that your expensive serum may be actively aging your skin. The moment L-Ascorbic Acid is exposed to light, heat, or oxygen, it rapidly degrades, a process known as oxidation. When the serum turns yellow or brown, it is no longer an antioxidant. Instead, it is converted into a pro-oxidant, a free radical generator. You are applying a product that is now creating the very oxidative stress it was supposed to prevent. You invest in a luxurious product only for it to lose its potency, becoming counterproductive within weeks. The shelf life is so fragile that without opaque, airless packaging, your anti-aging investment is literally decaying before your eyes. This is a beautiful promise shattered by chemical instability. Next, we unveil a filler ingredient that is used to push expensive activities deeper into your skin, but acts as a Trojan horse for toxins and inflammation, forcing them past your defenses. 3. The filler that creates pockets of irritation. Many luxurious high-performance serums rely on propylene glycol to feel silky and ensure active sinks sink in. While an excellent humectant, its primary danger lies in its role as a powerful penetration enhancer, acting as a Trojan horse. Propylene glycol is highly efficient at increasing the permeability of the skin barrier. This is beneficial for clean formulas. However, in complex products, this ingredient ensures that every other toxic or irritating substance is dragged deep into the layers of your skin. It guarantees maximum absorption, but it does not discriminate. This forced infiltration leads to deep-seated irritation and chronic sensitization, which is the foundational stressor for premature aging. You are paying for a smooth texture, but simultaneously amplifying the harmful effects of every other corner-cutting filler. True elegance requires products that fortify your defenses, not undermine them. We are just 2 steps away from revealing the biggest single mistake you can make when buying an anti-wrinkle product. A betrayal built on a cycle of dependency that traps you forever. 2. The product designed to hook you forever. We are now down to the final 2 betrayals, focusing on the delicate eye area. Many anti-aging lines heavily market rich, heavy, and ultra-creamy occlusive eye creams. This luxurious thickness is often the single ingredient designed to trap you in a perpetual cycle of irritation. The delicate skin around the eyes has pores. When you apply an excessively thick, occlusive cream, the dense formula easily clogs these pores. The result is the formation of milia, tiny, hard, white bumps. When you notice these bumps, your instinct is to assume your skin is dry and requires more rich cream. This creates a psychological trap. The product causes the issue, yet you believe you need more. This continuous cycle prevents the eye area from achieving its natural balance. Your delicate eye area deserves breathable care, not a heavy, suffocating layer of dependence. We have exposed the psychological trap, and now we prepare for the final reveal. The single #1 anti-wrinkle product you must immediately avoid, one that fundamentally sabotages every expensive ingredient inside of it. 1. The #1 to avoid: the chemical cocktail in the jar. We have arrived at the single greatest betrayal, a flaw that sabotages every expensive, high-performing ingredient you have paid for. The #1 anti-wrinkle product you must immediately avoid is any cream, serum, or mask sold in a jar or tub. Think of the precious components we seek: vitamin C, retinol, antioxidants, and peptides. These are highly sensitive to their environment. Every time you twist open that jar, you subject the entire formulation to 3 major destructive forces: light, air, and contamination. The moment oxygen hits these ingredients, they begin to oxidize and degrade, losing their potency. The active ingredients plummet to near zero, transforming your expensive cream into a basic, overpriced moisturizer. If you use your fingers, you introduce bacteria, further compromising the formula. The jar is a beautiful relic that actively works against the science of anti-aging. The packaging must support the promise, yet the jar offers only a rapid chemical decline. True elegance requires stability and protection, which is why we must forever abandon the decorative jar. If you are ready to trade those hidden toxins for true, enduring elegance, make sure you hit the subscribe button now. Don't forget to like this video to help expose these costly beauty betrayals to more women who deserve to know the truth.